Whit Merrifiield is on pace to do something no Blue Jay player has done since 2013. Currently, Whit is batting a cool .307 with 15 doubles and a .763 OPS, having now played in 64 of the club's 72 games. But there's one stat of his that I want to highlight, and that is his 18 stolen bases so far, putting him on pace for 40 this season. But why is this an intriguing number? Well, the last Jays player to have a season with more than 40 bags swiped was Rajai Davis way back in 2013. And if we look back over the years, the Jays have never really had a huge base stealing threat, with the team leader hovering around 14 or 15 stolen bases for the entire season. And as a team, they positioned themselves around 13th in the American League. Safe to say, John Gibbons did not care too much for stolen bases, but when you have the likes of Bautista, Encarnacion, and Donaldson getting extra base hits seemingly every game, I guess there might not have been a big need. But for the Jays this season, it has been a completely different story. The offense is currently towards the middle of the pack for runs per game, and their main producer, Mr. Guerrero, is not having the season we anticipated, which makes Whit Merrifield's base stealing threat all the more special. Because paired with his ability to reach base, whether it's through one of his many infield hits or a line drive, he can then steal second base to put him in scoring position, and he's an easy candidate to score from just a single. Not to mention when you have someone on base that may steal, the pitcher starts to focus on him, and in turn can result in easier pitches to identify for the batter. Another interesting thing to note about Merrifield's impressive year is something I heard while listening to the game the other day. Buck Martinez went on to say that if Merrifield keeps going at this rate, then he will be only the 4th player in MLB history, next to Paul Molitor, Ricky Henderson, and Ichiro Suzuki, to be at least 34 years old and have at least a .300 average, 30 doubles, and 30 stolen bases. And now I know you're thinking, it just sounds like another one of those bogus stats whipped up just to make a player look better than he is, but this is truly an important one, and let me tell you why. When we look back to the 2019 and 2020 Blue Jays teams, there is one main thing in common, and that was the team solely relied on the young guys to get the job done with no veteran presence. Because of that, the Jays went on to add in that department with the likes of George Springer, Kevin Gausman, and then Merrifield at the 2022 deadline. Now this team is much more balanced age-wise, and Whit has been a huge part of that. So to also have him produce like this has been a huge bonus. Looking into the future, the Jays and Merrifield have a vesting option for $18 million, but that's a pretty hefty price, which means we may end up losing him in this offseason, although who knows, maybe they could work out on a different type of deal. But what do you guys think about the possibility of him returning as a Blue Jay next season? And also, before I go, I'd just like to say thank you for making it out this far into the video, and if you enjoyed, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video.